Hello, how you doing? All right, look at that. Oh, no. There we go. I know you're thinking, oh God, no, not an Irish guy with a guitar. He's going to be singing songs about depression and fighting the British and oh, Jesus. All right, but that's not what I'm going to do. Up the dubs. All right, but this is going to be, there's a new craze sweeping the world, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. It's singing jokes. It's called karaoke. And one of the first people who always gets into new stuff, it's Bruce Springsteen. So you can clap along to this one if you want to. This is Bruce Springsteen's first karaoke. Why did the chicken cross the road now? We don't know, Bruce, we don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road now? We don't know, Bruce, we don't know. Get to the other side. Ha ha ha, Bruce, ha ha ha. Thank you. That's the great thing about karaoke. There's a great end to every song. But, you know, karaoke isn't a new concept. It started way back in the 60s. This is Bob Dylan was one of the first karaoke doers, and you might recognize this one. How many blondes does it take to change a bulb? How many blondes does it take? The answer is one, to hold the bulb in place, and 1,000 more to swing the room around. That was Dylan. All right. So all the categories are going to have to change now. R&B will stand for rednecks and blondes. That's the people who do those jokes, right? But the blues guys are going to get in on it too. I think it's going to sound something like this. Policeman pulled me over, said my wife fell out of the car. He said she's way back in the lay-by, way back there on the left. I said, thank God for that, officer. I thought that I was going deaf. So that's karaoke. All right. All right, quick story about living in Ireland. When we were growing up in the 80s, we all had rotary phones, right? So no big deal. But the weird thing was, like, our emergency services number wasn't 911. Some genius came up with the number 999, right? Which is weird. Like, you know, if you think somebody's breaking into your house, like, they have the place cleaned out by the time you actually call the cops. There was also a lot of people died of heart attacks around that time as well, because, like, you know, if somebody was keeling over, you'd say, "Oh, hang on a minute, let me dial the number. Hold on." God, put his feet up. Hold on. Oh, balls, I died at an 8. I did an 8. I'm sorry, I did an 8. Ah, he's dead. He's gone. Get a bottle of whiskey, we're having a wake. He's gone. You're having a wake. That's the end of that joke. It's good. All right, Scotland, one of my favorite places. A couple of years ago, I talked about getting directions in Scotland. The GPS will say, "You can take a right, but you'll never take our freedom." Right? Which is weird, right? Because a couple of months ago, the English told the Scots, "You can have your freedom," right? Said, "You can leave, it's fine. All you have to do is vote." That was my queen. That was Queen, right? That was Queen. And the Scots said, "Vote! We don't want to vote, we want to fight!" Well, and fill out papers. I want to chop people's heads off. Pour boiling oil out of a castle. That's what we got to do. I don't want to vote. That's for poofs. right? That's weird, though, because I never really thought that the Scots would actually do it, right? Because they're kind of like an angry teenager that lives in England's attic. You know, it's like, I hate you, Mum. I'm leaving. And the Queen says, well, that's fine. But Philip and I will not pay for anything. You'll have to make do with what you've got. And the Scots said, yeah, well, we've got plenty. We got sheep. And we got whiskey. Oh, wait, sheep and whiskey, that's a bad combination. All right, we'll stay, but I still hate you, Mum. Sheep and whiskey. All right. Okay, so I've lived in the States now for 20 years, and I'm still amazed at the TV commercials. Like, people just lie right to your face, and you still buy it. It's great. Right? And my favorite is America runs on Dunkin'. No, it doesn't. Nothing runs on Dunkin'. When was the last time you scarfed down 6 chocolate glazed and said, I think I'll go for a jog? Nothing runs on Dunkin'. Or the other one, McDonald's. Okay, who is loving it? All I think of is, I'm flushing it. I'm flushing it. Okay, McDonald's isn't a sponsor either, are they? Just checking here. Okay, one of my other, any cat fans, any cat lovers? All right, this one's for you. I love one of the other commercials I love is Meow Mix, okay? Right, meow, meow, meow. Do you want to sing the Meow Mix? Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Before they chose Baxter to sing the commercial, they tried a couple of other people. So this was an audition that Johnny Cash did for the Meow Mix commercial, and this is what I went like. Sounds like every single Johnny Cash song, right? Just name one; they're all the same. I like chicken and I like liver. Meow mix, please deliver. I killed a mouse in Reno just to steal his cheese. Meow mix, please deliver, please. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. So here was another group that came in to give it a try. There's something about this song that I just think fits Meow Mix all the way. The Proclaimers came all the way from Scotland, and this was their version. It's a good clap along one too. When I'm purring, well, you know I'm gonna be the pussy cat that's near to you. When I'm meowing, well, you know I'm gonna be the pussy cat that needs some food. And I like chicken, I like liver. Meow mix, please deliver. I like chicken, I like liver. I'm a meow mix, please deliver. Meow 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 meow, meow 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 meow, meow 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 meow. I have had that song rattling around in my head for 3 months, so I have now donated it to you. You can keep it. Okay, nearly done here. So I took my wife to see Les Mis in the Fox, right? Les Miserables, or The Miserables, if you don't speak French. And I thought, you know, it's a great that has that big booming opening, look down, all that kind of stuff, right? But I thought all these musicals like that they're all set in Europe, but I want to write one that's set in the South. Okay? So this one is called, this is the start of it, I haven't finished it yet, but it's called Les Grits. And starts off with our hero dreaming about breakfast on his way to the Waffle House. Hash brown, all covered up with cheese. Hash brown, smothered and covered, please. Okay, he goes in the Waffle House, and the waitress comes over to him.
Hello, darling. My name is Jolin. Ain't this weather a bitch? What'll you have? What'll you have? What'll you have?
I'll probably have diarrhea, just like I did before. I had a huge plate of grits, and for the next 3 days I had a bad case of I didn't know the rest. I don't know how to finish the rest of it. All right, thank you. Good night. I'm Gerry Leonard. Thank you.